What about Martin?
I'm here.
Oh, you're not showing up on the online part in my Discord.
Oh. How about now?
Yeah, how'd you do that?
Magic. I have two versions of it running, and it apparently took the status from the one I have on the laptop.
So would anybody like to recap for some inspiration?
We're going to need it. I can try.
Sure.
We came across a camp in this lost city of Omo. And this camp was the camp of the sworn enemy of Mr. Wuce. I believe he's a warlock named Magnus. And they might have been slaves. They had some halos over their heads that would suggest they might have been controlled. We set up a camp to get ready to fight them after they stole 2 of our cubes. Then a feathery Tyrannosaurus ate my horse, and we attacked them in the morning. But when we did, we started out very well. Our fancy wizard and our Swashbuckler blasted them. And just as we thought we were looking at victory, the barbarian opened a rift and jumped to another plane of existence, grabbing the warlock and running away with them. And the entire party followed them into what turned out to be the Shadowfell.
Indeed. And as you stepped through the portal, the rift that he had opened with his axe, you could see as you came through, the last one I believe being Garn, and just after Garn stepped through the rift that the barbarian had opened, the tear between the prime material plane and the Shadowfell closed behind him. And you could see up ahead, the barbarian had already gained quite a bit of ground, hacking his way with his wicked-looking axe through a throng of skeletons or some sort of bone horde that seems to have been making its way down this shadow mirrored street of Omu. Your surroundings look somewhat familiar. You know, there's the boulevard there, and you can see the ruined buildings around you that were just there moments ago back on the material plane, but they're far more decayed, and everything here is gray and dark. All the trees are lifeless and withered. And as he makes his way up to the top of the crumbled stairway that leads up onto the boulevard to the ruined shadow streets of Omu, he just turns and looks down at you all one last moment before kind of disappearing into this throng of bones that's kind of shambling its way down through the streets. And as he turns and disappears into the throng, many of the shards of broken and ruined bone that he had cleaved through on his way up to the platform of the boulevard, you can see it's very clear that he's making his way off in the distance. There is a massive black ziggurat that looks like it's being constructed out of obsidian. You can actually see these hulking ogre-like creatures dragging large blocks of obsidian through the streets of Omu up towards the temple. They're being kind of ushered through by these cloaked, robed figures, directing their work. And as you guys all appear through the rift, all these broken bones begin to shamble and form, pulling themselves together into this one writhing mass of bone before you that kind of cuts off your path between where you've appeared down below here, where the camp was, and the stairwells that lead up to the streets of Omu, where the barbarian went. And this sort of large tornado of bone begins to swirl and spin in the hollow winds, and it kind of rides up high above your heads. And everyone should select their token and roll some initiative for me. Ooh, nice, Zaka. And Wuce. Inspiration for you, Sigismund, by the way.
Thank you. I think I might need it.
So, Wuce, you are up.
Okay, 1 second.
You look up and you can see Faye. Oh, I guess Faye. Yeah, Faye's not here. I thought we were missing somebody. Let me message her real quick.
While we wait for Faye, I go stealth.
Garn, you notice something pretty instantaneously as you step through the portal. You feel, as the portal closes behind you, your connection to the jungles and Thardhar are not as strong here. Your passive perception is currently 15.
Okay.
Do you want me to go, or do you want me to wait for
Sigismund, I'll see if she's going to answer me real quick. Sigismund, if you think about your divine sense, like in the terms of like the predator, and you can kind of see like the blue landscape or whatever, and then like you detect heat signature, like you can see that fiendish thing like over there. Everything here is basically heat signature right now. It's hard to distinguish one thing from another. The land itself is just blazing with necrotic, fiendish, undead energy.
Well, that's to be expected, I guess.
The biggest thing is the when you turn down kind of to the southeastern towards the actually I guess I can give you before see if Faye answers me here. This is kind of it's kind of hard to do like really good replicas, but you guys can kind of see your surroundings a little bit because everything's kind of barren, and this is kind of the overland shadow map of Omu.
Oh, there's Okay. Well, definitely having a look at that fucking temple there.
You guys can see.
Which temple?
You
There's
guys,
3.
you guys would be right about here,
Looks like he's heading to the Temple of Baal.
and it looks like the barbarian is heading off in this direction. You can see off in the distance where a lot of your. It's hard to even not look over that way because the sensation you get is so powerful, Sigismund. But off towards the volcano and these other 2 temples as well, you're just sensing massive. It's like radiating fiendish and undead energy off in this direction.
Fuck. Do I see a disembodied halo next to us?
Make a perception check.
Oh boy. That never ends well. 14.
Your attention is currently focused on the writhing mass of bone that is now casting a large shadow over the party, and as you guys come through the portal, Wuce, you look up, and Faye and Riceak are kind of there floating in the air above your head. Everyone's kind of piled into this little cluster since coming through the portal, and I haven't got a response from Faye, so I will roll her initiative, and we'll just see what happens here. Okay, so you have stealthed. Wuce, did you roll for that? Did you roll make a stealth check? So this writhing mass of bone is kind of like, it's almost like a bone tornado, and it's kind of writhing and expanding and shrinking and now kind of spinning, and little shards and bits of bone keep kind of making its way towards it, shambling on the grounds. You notice kind of all around you, it seems like there has been a lot of fighting going on for maybe quite a bit of time. There are corpses kind of littering the ground all around you, in various states of decay. It seems like maybe you can kind of tell some of the bodies are dressed differently. You notice just kind of glancing out over your surroundings, some of them have different symbology that they're adorning them. You can see some of the corpses, like where their flesh is exposed. It seems like are either heavily tattooed or have deep, big, massive scars in abundance, like almost like they've been self-mutilating before their death. Just probably spotting right off the bat, Sigismund, you notice several of these corpses are bearing symbology of Loviatar.
So I'm guessing this thing's undead, right?
It is undead, yes.
Someone please catch me up. Sorry, I'm late.
We've come through the portal, and a writhing mass of bone is beginning to form before the party, cutting off the path between where the barbarian was escaping.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And you guys, yeah.
Yeah. Is it cutting me off as well?
Well, you're kind of flying in the air.
Considering that I'm flying?
You might be able to, fly over.
Okay.
But you can roll your initiative if you want. I rolled it for you, but you can re-roll it if you'd like.
No, it's fine that you're rolling for me because I am currently out in the middle of nowhere. And I can't reach my computer from here. So.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna roll for me tonight, darling.
I was planning on it anyways, so. I guess I'll be running 4 NPCs then, so have patience with me.
Who are the other NPCs?
Thalia, Evelyn, and Azaka.
Nice. Alright, so...
Wait, Mark isn't here?
Huh?
Thalia? Isn't he here?
No, Mark's not here.
Oh, okay. Too bad.
But your assumption is probably correct, Wuce, that this is likely an undead creature.
Okay. So it's my turn now?
Yep. You cunning action stealthed.
Oh, I thought you were just asking me if I was stealthing. If I was going to use a cutting action, when I wouldn't stealth this turn.
Okay.
I'm just going to get within melee range and attack it.
Okay.
I'm guessing that's good right there.
Here.
So I'll go to there, and then I'll give it some melee love.
Okay.
$23.
23 is a hit. Do you have advantage on undead?
No, but part of my natural explorer feat or class thing I get advantage on the first round of combat on creatures that haven't gone yet.
Oh, nice. Yeah, 23 is a hit.
Okay, so that's 27, and then I'll attack it with my offhand. $24.
Yep.
For 12.
Cool.
And then I'll use cunning action to disengage, and I'll just back up 10 feet.
Okay.
Or no, wait. I can only. That would be. What would that be? Hold on. Oh yeah, that works. Okay, yeah, I'll go there. Is this map kind of accurate? Like, is that a ruin for a building right there?
Yeah, I would say it's like fairly similar, but you know there are these archways that you'd be able to kind of duck. I'd say you have partial cover right now.
Okay, yeah, that was what I was gonna ask about. All right, my turn's over.
Okay. Azaka begins to quickly sprout fur. You see her now. Her kind of tiger mane begins to grow forth, and her features begin to shift and change a bit. Fangs begin to come down over the bottom part of her lips, and then she kind of grows a little bit larger in size. She begins to run forward towards the beast with her powerful tiger legs, drawing an javelin as she does. She hucks one as she makes her way up closer to the creature, and then another following directly behind it. Both of the javelins kind of disappear into the whirling mass of bone. One of them does damage, though. And, let's see here.
Hey, real quick, it just shaped like a funnel cloud? Does it have any like humanoid shape to it, or just like a tornado, or what?
Kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like a bone tornado, and it's kind of twisting and expanding. You know, you can see different kinds of skulls and, you know, leg bones and arm bones and little shards of bone all swirling and spinning around. It begins to drift forward. Consuming Azaka, and it will use its Death's Embrace ability.
Excuse me, consuming?
Yeah, she disappears into
What
the
the
cloud.
fuck?
She disappears into the cloud of bone.
Run away, guys! Run away!
So at the beginning of her turn, she'll have to make a check to escape it.
Okie dokie.
Or she's grappled? Is that? I can't read that yet.
Is it grappled or restrained?
Grappled.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck. We're gonna hit her instead. This is bad.
Probably. Yeah. Woo! Good luck, guys.
Halcyon.
Oh, 50% chance, dang.
Halcyon will do a little flyby and give Azaka the help action,
Okay.
and then run out of there, or fly out of there, and like perch up on one of these like ruined pieces.
The barbarian disappears deeper into the shadow streets of Omu. Sigismund, you're up.
Alright. I mean, there's not much I could do. I'm gonna run up and just swing Galadia at it as hard as I can.
Swing Galadia at it. Go, Galadia, go!
It's 26.
26 is a hit.
And it is undead. So 19.
But if it hits Azaka, it wouldn't do the undead.
Oh yeah, actually.
No, that's true.
Let me roll for that. So you swing into the bone, and Galadia is kind of glowing, and you slash into the whirling mass, and you hear a blood-curdling scream from
shit.
Azaka as you slash into her.
I guess now she only has 86 hit points left.
Well, I mean, she's gonna have to brace for another one.
Not cool, dude, not cool.
Is there a way we can pull her
Ooh,
up?
buck.
So you swing in again, and as you swing through the creature, like a big skull hits you right in your hands, and you lose your grip on Galadia, and the bone mass kind of swirls and takes your blade, and you can see the glowing blade like within the mass of bone as it's swirling, and it kind of spins it up towards the top of the mass, and it shoots it out off in like the direction and lands up on the boulevard. Right around here.
Fuck.
You're fucked, guys.
Hey, is there a chance? Does it look like we could possibly pull Azaka out?
You could try, but
Okay.
you just saw what
Like, do we
happened.
see her at all?
You just saw what happened to Sigismund's sword, so reaching into the mass might not be the best idea. But
I mean, but that's an
But
inanimate
you
object.
can
It's a lot less than one of us.
try.
Well, that's me.
But we can see her in there, or can we not see her? in
From
there?
time to time, you catch a glimpse of her. You can see, like, as she's in there and all the massive bones are swirling around her, especially with the Sigismund sword giving her a slice now, you can see some of the white bone mass beginning to turn red as it spins, probably from her blood as it cuts her.
Oh shit.
Okay.
You gonna draw your other sword, Sigismund, and hit it again?
No, that was my second attack, so I have nothing left.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Garn, you're up.
Okay, let me just ask a question. You
Sure.
want the barbarian to get away, right?
What'd you
Because you moved them 3 times since we got in the place, so that's the reason why I'm asking. There's no chance of stopping them, right? Before I waste spells and stuff.
Well, the barbarian is technically carrying another human being, which
And
would
swinging
slow
a
him
two-handed
down.
weapon.
And also, he's moving through what?
Well, he has some magical equipment, and he also has a high move speed.
Ugh,
What?
what
How
a
do
cunt.
you can try and? Do you have something that you could try and stop him with?
Well, I've got a ranged spell, but you've moved them. Like I said, you've moved them 3 times since. Now he's all the way off the almost off the map, versus where he was when we first were starting this last week. So I'm just asking, if you want him to get away, I have no issue with that.
I just moved him once since this session started.
Oh, I think what he's saying is, but he was in a different spot at the end of last session. Is what he
Yep.
said.
Where was he?
At
He's
top
at
of
the
the
stairs.
at the top of the stairs.
He was at the top
Oh,
of the
here.
staircase.
Where you had
Here?
him.
No.
Oh, yeah.
He's kind of mid-top of the staircase, yeah.
Okay, he can still get to here.
But that's the thing. We've only been 1 round since we came through the thing, and he used an item to cut open,
Dash.
picked up a person, went through the thing, and attacked and got all the way up the stairs multiple times. So, I mean, if you want him to get away, I have no issue with that. I'm just trying to go. And he's at full hit points. So, if you want him
Is
to
he
get
at
away,
full
no
hit
issue.
points?
Well, that's what the green bar shows. So I'm just
Okay, I'm
asking.
pretty sure we damaged him a ton last time, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. That's all I'm asking. You want him to get away because his plot, I'm fine with that.
He's protected by ball. Actually, he also grabbed Siggy's sword on his way out.
Then he is on fucking fire.
Yes.
He's just killing it, dude. I know him in person, and he's pretty baller.
Well, I understand that. That's the reason why I'm saying if
No,
this is all the way
I'm
to
just
go.
playing. I don't know. I'm just playing around. I think it's a plot device, man.
And that's what I'm trying to get at. I don't
When
want to
is it my
spells if that's
turn?
what it is.
Well, it spoils it. It already spoils it when you just call it out, doesn't it? So, I mean, yeah, let's say he trips at the top of the stairs. How do you stop him?
Spike growth there, him in the middle of it, and unless he's flying or something, it's difficult terrain, and he'll take damage every time he takes a 5-foot step.
Okay.
Because we're trying to stop him because he's got the body of the guy. So
Then what he does instead is drinks a potion.
Damn, nice rolls there.
Shit.
And he is not going to leave the battle.
And now we're all dead.
We're all gonna die.
He also pours a potion down Magnus's mouth.
God damn it, guys! I had a plan. It was a really bad plan, but I was very proud of it.
You can't do your plan anymore?
No,
Why not?
because it involved just going solo and double dashing after that motherfucker.
You still can do it.
Do you have a bonus action? Do you have a bonus action, Garn?
Garn.
Garn!
Yeah, I'm done. That was. He's gonna take damage as soon as he starts moving. If he
Oh,
moves.
yeah, but
He's not moving that way anymore, that's for sure.
Wait, he drank a potion?
On
Instead
top of
of,
everything else.
instead of moving on his turn this round of combat, he drank a potion.
of death, and he died.
Okay.
End
I see what
battle.
you're saying.
His escape for plot device ended last week. He took his action at the first round of combat this turn.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Is he still carrying Magnus?
No, Magnus is now dropped on the floor.
Right next to him?
Yes!
Magnus.
There's that son of a bitch.
And, Riceak, you're up.
Hey, real
Okay.
quick, is that green specter thing?
Spike
Just the
growth.
potion?
It's spike growth.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Alright, thanks.
Okay, I would like to approach the bone tornado and attack it with my weapons. And I
I would
have
like to approach the bone tornado.
yes. I'm speaking politely.
I love Dungeons and Dragons.
That isn't the first time I've heard him say that either.
War bond, so I cannot be disarmed.
Fancy pants.
Yeah. And then I will attack.
It's from all the heavy seas that he's fought on.
Mm-hmm. Does 18 hit?
Yes.
All right. And then I get my sneak attack. And then I will strike it again. 13 probably does not hit.
13 is a miss, yeah.
But since I hit it, I can use my roguish archetype feature and then back out of there. And that's it.
Cool.
Thank you.
30.
Which roguish archetype is that?
Swashbuckler?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Are you still?
Nice.
You should still be flying though too. I think, right?
Right.
Didn't you cast fly on yourself?
Yeah.
I did.
It's right, Rito. It's called fancy footwork. So if I hit something in that turn that I can't be, I can withdraw.
Gotcha.
Thalia comes up
Do it, Thalia. Do it.
with her long sword and shield drawn.
Come on, Thalia. How do you want to do this?
Not quite.
Damn it.
And Evelyn. I can't remember if she's the same type of Asmir as you.
Nope. She's
No, she's
fallen.
the bad kind. She's fallen.
It's Evelyn.
Yep, Evelyn.
Evelyn, yes.
I'll be the needed name corrector for her this week.
You'll do the name correcting for today. That's good.
Hey, someone's got a rep.
Oh, she only has one attack.
Yeah.
Soul Drinker.
This thing has no soul, so yeah.
Faye, you're up.
Okay. Well, I am flying.
Yeah,
Right.
you're kind of hovering
I-
halfway between the height of the thing.
Yep. So I would like to fly. So I'm basically above the barbarian dickhead, or as far in that general direction as I can get.
You can cunning action dash, sure.
No, not dash. It's fine. Just as close to him as I can get.
Okay.
And then I will. I'm assuming I can't really stealth while flying with glowing wings in the sky.
Unlikely that you will be able to stealth from him, yes.
Yeah.
Unless you can
Yeah,
blend
exactly.
stars.
So, you know what? I'm just gonna not do that, and then I'm just going to take my lovely, lovely bow,
Okay.
and try to shoot the barbarian dickhead in the face.
And you do hit him, I believe.
Okay. I have my wings out, so I'll do that extra radiant damage or whatever. I think I don't have the book with me.
You're level 7, so it's 7 extra
Yes.
radiant damage.
Ha ha ha. Yes.
I believe
it
that's
is.
how that works.
Yeah, pretty much.
15.
Probably. I think. But yeah. And then I won't use my bonus action for anything because I don't have anything to use it on.
Okay.
That's my turn. Thank you, Mercy.
Faye, Thalia, Eve. Okay, Sorey.
Hey Ryan, thanks for running all those NPCs, man.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, this thing would fuck you guys up if I didn't, so.
Good to know.
Well, maybe not. I mean, I always say that, but then again, maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah. We're crazy powerful.
Well, maybe that.
We
would-
would be if I had my weapon.
You talking about your trident again?
Yes. I am never going to not talk about my fucking trident. I miss it.
I get it.
I want it back.
I kind of have a thing for a weapon that I don't even really know about.
Are we talking about a weapon right now?
Yeah.
Wait.
Bloodletter.
So, 17 total damage, Sorey, I think.
I think so too.
Your weapon's name is Bloodletter?
108.
That's fucking dope.
108.
Hey Carlos, can you talk again?
Yeah.
I'm just adjusting your volume because you're coming in real low.
And Wuce back at the top of the round.
Okay. Oh man, dang it. Do I see Azaka in there?
You can make a perception check.
How much damage did I do to that motherfucker,
15.
by the way? Okay, that's not bad.
You do. You kind of spot her as the bones are kind of swirling around her. You occasionally catch the glimpse of her striped tiger fur. You see she's kind of covering her head over, or her arms over her head, trying to shield her face as much as she can from all the little shards of bone that are trying to cut and tear our flesh away.
Okay, I'm gonna just tell you my plan, I guess. I'm gonna try and stealth, so I can, maybe it'll make it easier for me to get to her. Then I'm gonna go for her, and then I'm gonna use my cloak to teleport us out of there.
Oh, okay.
So I'm guessing I gotta do a stealth roll, and then some other kind of roll. You just tell me what rolls I gotta do, I guess.
I don't think you need to make the stealth check. You just need to beat the creature's opposed athletics to drag her out of it. Or
Athletics?
yeah. If you
Well,
actually, if
I
you
just
get
gotta touch her though.
if you get a hold of her, yeah, actually, yeah. So roll the stealth for me, because it might make an attack of opportunity against you as you leave.
14. Man, things are rolling good.
But I'd say that you've spotted her, and all you have to do is I'd say make an acrobatics check to just get a hold of her, to jump through the bones and grab onto her without being whisked away by all the swirling bone or whatever. Okay, you do so. You jump into the massive bone and you get a hold of Azaka, and then but as you jump into it, all the little bits and shards of bone kind of swirl around you. But
nice effects.
but
well done.
but you manage to get a hold of her and not take too many cuts from the bone as it whirls around, and as you grab hold of Azaka, you use your cloak to teleport you both out of the mass. Where do you guys want to land?
I want to land near Galadia, but on the far side of the. Here, I'll just point to it. And as I teleport there, I yelled to Siggy, "I got you. I'm gonna grab your sword."
All right.
Azaka looks a little surprised. She glances down at you, Wuce, and gives you kind of a. It looks like she's trying to smile, but because of the situation, it ends up looking more like a grimace. You know, she bears most of her fangs.
For sure, yeah.
And then she does bend down, pick up Galadia, and hurls it back over the edge of the thing at you, Sigismund.
Hey, real quick, just for future reference, what does that pin that I give her do again? Oh, it gives her resistance to one of the random rare types of damage, right?
Yeah, I don't remember what type you decided, but
Pretty sure it was force.
oh yeah, I think so too.
Cool, I was just trying to remember that. Thanks.
So Azaka hucks your sword down to you, Sigismund.
And kills me with it accidentally.
The bone storm moves forward,
Sounds accurate.
consuming you both. The Tower of Swirling Bone kind of begins to twirl and spin around you, Faye, and you, Sigismund, and you both kind of disappear into this massive bone. And it
No.
26 to hit.
Yep.
26
Duh.
bludgeoning damage for each of you.
Damn.
Faye, you're at 10
Could
HP.
you please? Yes, I am. Oh, a bunny. Sorry.
Wait, how high
Sounds
off the
funny.
ground are you, Faye?
What?
How tall is this thing?
Well, I was rather high up, wasn't I? Pretty sure I was.
Let's see, how tall is it? It can kind of change and.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
Yeah, I was just curious. I'm not.
It's not that. It's mostly just for future reference how high up I am.
I'd say it can reach about a maximum of 50 feet high.
Maximum of 50 feet high. Okay.
Well, it can fly 60 feet, so it could get.
Of
up
course
to
it can.
It can get up 60 feet, but
Of course it can.
it can occupy this whole entirety of space, basically. So, and it can it can also occupy other creatures' spaces. This is a creature from that Cobalt Press monster manual that they released, the Tomb of Beasts or
Thank
whatever.
Thank you. It's wonderful.
But neither of you are grappled, and attacks from other people will not currently have a chance to hit you, either of you.
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Halcyon?
Halcyon will do a flyby and assist. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then we'll help Siggy and then return to her position.
Let's go.
That's it.
Okay. Babar. Pulls out a javelin.
Oh shit. Not after me, not after me. Please.
He looks
Please,
up at he looks up at Faye in the air, and as he
Oh damn!
as he draws the javelin,
Pull.
Reaction something. Whatever it's called.
holds it up in his hand over his head. As he raises it behind his head, it flickers and sparks, and blue crackling light envelops the javelin
No, you guys, no.
just before he releases it from his hand.
Rescue me.
Are you?
I'm so dead.
Do you have level 5 rogue?
Yes.
The thing you were thinking of is uncanny dodge, maybe?
Yes, that one.
Well, he releases it,
It doesn't
and
look like it's.
you twist your body to one side, and the crackling bolt of lightning that he
I
hurls
live
at
this
you,
day. I live this day.
just kind of streaks right past your eyes, leaving like a streak of light momentarily glowing in front of
Son
you.
of a bitch.
Hey, real quick.
Uh-huh.
I would like to give him the finger with my reaction then. Please.
He draws a second one, and that one, just like the other, crackles and bursts into a glowing light. The first
You're
one that
evil.
he threw arcs and lands next to you, next to Thalia. It like lands in the ground right next to Thalia, and it's still like crackling and with like electrical energy.
Yeah, basically don't touch it. Okay, great.
26 to hit.
Uncanny dodge!
So what does that do?
I don't remember.
It halves attack or damage
Halves
It
the
has
damage.
the damage.
as long as you can see the attacker,
I can see the attacker.
and it's used as a reaction.
Okay, so you use your reaction. You still take.
Well,
7.
technically, he used her reaction to give him the finger, so. Yeah.
Okay, fuck you.
Let me just make sure I'm using this weapon right first.
And while you're doing
That means I'm unconscious.
if Magnus is in that spiky growth, too, does that still affect him, or does help do against like?
It doesn't affect his attacks.
No, I'm
Because
talking
it's
about
just his movement.
Talking about the warlock who's currently.
So the
Oh.
one that lands into the ground next to Thalia, the crackling of the lightning kind of disperses as it sticks into the ground there. But you take 9 piercing damage. And
Are you serious?
And you take 12 lightning damage, Faye.
No!
So
Oh my god.
21
You gave
total
me hope,
damage.
And then you took it away.
You take half of that though, but you are currently unconscious. Your wings kind of disappear.
How high is she?
Shit, I'm falling.
Yeah, she's somewhere between 20 and 50 feet in the air. If so your wings kind of, you guys see these little golden sparkles kind of drop to the ground as her wings disappear, and she begins to free fall, hitting the
Yay!
ground and automatically failing one death saving throw.
Yes, thank you, Ryan. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm
Wonderful.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Would she be maybe just above the ground by the time my turn comes around?
I'd say yeah. She'll fall 30 feet, and she's about 10 more feet away. I'll give you
Okay.
that. I'll give you that.
Okay. That will change my strategy anyway.
She doesn't currently fail her death save.
Oh my god. This is so terrifying, you guys.
But then he'll take 2d4 from the spike growth, then another 2d4. So 2, 4. It's 2d4 or 4d4, Garn.
2d4 for each 5 foot.
And 2d4 at the start of his turn, right?
If he moves,
Okay.
which I'm assuming him throwing javelin means to move, but then again, it's your call.
1, 2, 3.
And-
he does move after he throws the javelins. So.
And it's difficult terrain for all the movement that he does.
Okay, 10, 20, 30, 5, 40. So 2, 4, 6. You can roll 64.
Does the spike growth affect the death saving throws for Magnus or no?
He's not moving, so no.
The initial one, all right. Is there an initial damage just for starting out in it?
I don't know. Is there initial damage
Check
for
the
starting
spell.
out in it, Garn?
No.
No. Okay.
Nope. Nikki, come on.
Sigismund, you're up.
All right. What kind of action would you say me trying to catch her would be?
I would say it'd probably be acrobatics, probably.
Alright.
Or I'd say you could roll acrobatics or athletics, but since you're in the bone creatures like occupying your guys' space right now, you probably make it with disadvantage.
Would Halcyon's help action have helped, or was that only for attack?
So it'd make it a normal roll.
Okay. And what kind of action? Is that like a standard action? Is it a reaction? What am I using here?
I'd say you could use it as a reaction.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to slide in there and catch her.
Yeah, she's basically kind of like straight above you, falling through the creature's swirling bones. So, you know, like
Slide in there.
it's hard to see, but you can see her being kind of knocked back and forth as she falls down towards you.
Okay.
Just make the athletics check.
Okay.
I'd say
Save me.
it's a DC 12.
Oh,
All right.
Please.
Bam.
Please.
So she falls into
Okay.
your arms, but you
So-
drop.
Oh,
But you
fuck,
dropped.
no.
I guess you hadn't picked Gladia up yet, so Gladia is now somewhere in that swirling mass as well.
Woo.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Is it? That kind of fucks with my turn.
Just drop me. Just drop me. It's fine.
I throw her into the no. Shit. I don't even know what the fuck to do. I'm gonna just use my action to heal her, I guess.
Okay.
Where is it? For 12.
Nice.
And I can't grab for the sword maybe this round, no?
No.
Thank you.
You'll have
No.
to have to make a perception check for it next round.
Alright.
But
Fair
but
enough.
Faye, you come back to consciousness. You have like all these little bone cuts running down your cheeks and arms, but you find
Yeah.
yourself, you open your golden eyes and look into Sigismund's silver ones, and
And go.
you
Oh,
probably
fuck.
slap him in the face or something. I don't know. How dare you?
Oh, fuck. That's my only reaction. And just look up and go.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Garn, you're
Yeah.
up.
Move here and give it a shot. Turn undead. DC is a 16 wisdom saving throw.
Hey!
Oh, and I dropped the spike growth, by the way.
Okay.
He's got to move away from me on his turn.
As far as he can go, or just he can't come any closer?
I think he actually moves away completely. Let me go find the turn undead thing again. I only put the destroy in there. Give me a second.
No worries.
I yell at everybody, "Don't hit him!" As an action, you present your holy symbol. Each undead within 30 feet of you makes a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails its saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage. A turned creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move a space within 30 feet of you. It also takes. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can only use the dash action or try to escape from the effect that prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere to move, creature can use the dodge action.
So can it make a wisdom save at the end of its turn?
Nope, it's 1 minute completely. There's
10
no extra
rounds?
saving throw.
Okay.
Yep.
Is it running away with my sword, by the way?
We'll
I think that's on the ground.
You'll have to do a perception check on that.
Yes, please. It's just running away with his sword. He's going to have to chase it for 10
That'd be
rounds.
so funny.
Please.
But if y'all attack it and do damage to it, it won't run away.
I don't know that.
We've done
you know
this
that's
before,
all.
and I've actually explained to y'all that before when we fought the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I don't remember this conversation.
Okay, do what you want to do.
You did yell out, "Don't attack it."
Is that your turn, Garn?
Yeah, that was my action. I moved and did that.
Riceak, you're up.
All right, I will. Let's see. I'm going to move through the ruins here, and then I'm going to take a shot at the barbarian with my shortbow. That probably does not hit.
13 is a miss against Babar.
All right. In that case, I will use my action surge and try to shoot him again.
$19 is a hit.
All right.
Surge away.
Yeah. And then I will duck behind some of these ruins here. And that's it.
So, Thalia looks like she really wants to hit that thing, but she listens to what you say, Garn. She's probably mumbling under her breath about how jealous she is that it consumed Azaka instead of her. And
What? What?
Thalia likes pain, man.
I guess I didn't know that. Crazy. Crazy.
Thalia has issues. She has issues.
Evelyn
She,
kind of lowers her.
she
Faye, you're breaking up for us, I think.
yeah.
Thalia want to go after the Barbie?
Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Okay,
sorry,
shoot,
I
mate.
forgot he's there for a second. 5, 10, 15,
I wish he wasn't there for a second.
20, 25, 30. Yeah, so Thalia rushes up past the bone, gives it a quick, longing romantic glance. That's like in character for Thalia, right, Faye?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, cool.
So, oh, I really want to hit that thing, but I'm not allowed to. Oh. Can I just stand in it?
Yeah, so it's now you're up. Oh, no, sorry, I just skipped Eve as well. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Evelyn kind of,
Evelyn.
Evelyn, she kind of lowers her sword,
Thanks.
like, holding it back behind her, and she puts the tip of it, the blade on the ground, and as she walks, she walks really slowly up towards past the bone tornado, right up next to Babar, dragging the tip of her blade on the ground, like making the scratching noise. And then as she gets close, she quickly raises it up and slashes it down across the front of Babar. She only has one attack. That is a hit, though. 13.
Drink up that soul.
By the way, any panting you might hear, it's not me, it's my dog.
Faye, I imagine
Yes?
you just try and get as far away as you can out of this bone thing, right?
Out of this fucking bone, yes. And I don't have my wings anymore, which bums me out. So
You should maybe drink a potion if you have it for healing.
fuck. Yeah, I probably should. Fuck.
I don't see any on your character sheet.
I do. I have some. They're in my treasure thingy.
Yeah, I thought we divided them up like last session.
No,
Okay,
I know.
I see.
I know for a fact that I have two.
Yeah, you
At
have
least
two
minor
minor
healing
healing
potions.
potions, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take one of those.
Okay.
And then I will, run away from the scary thing, and shoot an arrow at it while I'm running away. Do I get sneak attack because anyone in melee with it?
You would, but your arrow just disappears into the whirling mass.
Shit! Fine.
And, Sorey.
Why'd you try and attack that thing?
Oh, yeah. Don't attack it.
I got grumpy.
Yeah.
It
She
tried
was
to eat me.
she was unconscious for that part.
I was
Yeah, well-
unconscious for most of that, okay?
It doesn't break
yell
it.
that.
It doesn't break it if it doesn't hit it, though, right?
I know.
Yeah.
I'm still.
Yeah,
So
it has
you're
to
all
take-
really lucky that I
Panic shot.
didn't hit.
Panic
It
shot.
has to take
Panic
damage.
shot.
Smack her in the back of the head, Garn.
Magic missile at Babar.
The barbarian.
Okay.
Is his name actually Babar the Barbarian?
Yes.
It's Babar the Grey, but yeah.
No, it's Babar the Barbarian now.
14 points of force damage.
He just yells it out like Mordor all the time.
And Wuce, you're up.
Oh man. I'm gonna run over to Magnus and cut his head off.
Okay.
I try and keep low to the ground so Babar doesn't see me run over there. I try and get low enough so I'm out of his sight so I can do a stealth check on him or what?
He is pretty heavily engaged right now, but you can make a stealth. Yeah, you can make you can cunning action stealth if you want. Okay. I don't think he's gonna actively be looking for you, and that beats his passive perception for sure.
And then I'm gonna cut off Magnus's head.
Okay. Your attack has advantage. Do you like lean in close or whatever first?
Alright, yeah, leaning close.
Yeah. You can tell now that you're right up close to him and you're leaning over his body, you can even though he's broken and scorched and ravaged, you can hear this faint rasping breathing coming out through his nostrils. And as you lean down and look at his face, one of his eyes kind of flutters and opens and looks at you.
And then I say something in the realm of like, I wanted you to know that it was me that's gonna kill you. I'm glad you opened your eye. And then I go for it. 23.
Yeah, most of his flesh has been burned away. You cut through like the cord of his spine where his neck is,
Ooh.
sawing his head off. You can hear him kind of gurgle underneath all his just destroyed body as you saw through with your blade, and his head comes off in your hand.
Well, see you guys later. Just joking. I guess. Can I free the rats and then that'll be my turn? Because he still has that sack of rats on him, right?
Sure, yeah.
Run free!
I think actually
In the Shadowfell.
I think actually the sack was probably back at the camp still.
No! Okay, well, they'll probably eat their way out of the sack
Yeah.
Yeah.
since they're unattended. Oh shit! Someone driving right now?
Yeah, me, sorry.
Azaka makes
Blanket?
her way down the stairs, drawing her rapiers or her scimitars, trying to hit the barbarian in the back. Both her blades just strike into his massive muscular form, and he just kind of grimaces. 60 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. The bone tornado starts to just go a little wild, spinning up off through the ruined streets of Shadow Omu, up off in the direction of the temple, over on the other side of the boulevards. Halcyon.
Halcyon will do a flyby on Barbarian and then try to return to its position, but I think it's 60 feet, so it might be somewhere like right in here at the end of its turn. And it will assist Siggy.
If I have a weapon.
That's your problem.
You don't have a weapon.
Well, I do, but not the weapon I want.
Gladia is just behind you on the ground.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
Oh yeah, it could have been in the tornado. Forgot about that.
Just the next 4 hours of me chasing that thing around the Shadowfell.
That'd be a fun adventure.
We haven't seen the last of the bone tornado.
I know we haven't seen the last of it. That sucker's nasty.
Are you gonna hit anything, Sigismund, or?
It's the barbarian's turn.
Oh, my bad. That's my bad. You can see now here right in front of you, his knuckles are going white, and he writhes his hands around the blade of his axe, and he looks at you dead in your eyes, Sigismund, and he makes 3 reckless attacks against you.
Come on, bitch.
He's
Okay.
down.
Oh,
Oh shit!
ah, thank fuck.
There we go.
So you take 20, 30, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53 total damage.
Alright.
As he just, his large shadow blade basically just hacks down at one of your shoulders, just totally ripping through your armor, sinking deep into one of your shoulders. He picks it back up again and hacks it right down in front of you, splitting the breastplate and sinking into your chest.
Well, ow.
Um,
Just a little bit. Ow.
now you're up, though, I think.
All right.
And all your
Um,
attacks now have advantage against him. And
Perfect.
so do everybody else's for the duration of this round.
Okay then. Well, I'll grab my sword, of course. Bonus action, Hunter's Mark.
Oh, actually,
And
you take 7 more damage. On
in
top
that
of
case, I'm down.
just from a part of his weapon.
Then I am on the ground.
Unconscious.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Garn, you're up.
Healing is my bonus action. Healing word on, or actually, as my action, healing word on Sigismund, and then I'm going to do excuse me. Sorry, let's rephrase that. Toll the Dead on the big guy, and then Sigismund's going to get healing word as my bonus action.
Toll the
Sigismund?
dead. Toll the dead. Sigismund healing word. Okay. And toll the dead on Batwar.
Yeah. Oh wow, 2 points of damage if he fails.
Fuck.
Wisdom save. So 12.
No, he takes 2. He's
okay.
that's the. Yeah, I know. It's like damn. And you've got 9 points, Sigismund.
Thank you.
Worst roll possible.
Riceak, you're up.
So I'm going to take a few steps this way, and since Siggy's prone on the ground, I'm going to shoot over his body at the barbarian.
And when you roll a 1 now, you're gonna kill me again.
Well, hopefully, if you're lucky.
Don't jinx them, Sig. Come on, man.
Your attack has advantage.
Oh, there it is.
Roll twice. Okay, 20 is a hit. Well, roll your attack roll twice. Oh, is that the 10? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was the damage, yeah, so. 12 total? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Got anything else?
That would be it.
Okay. Thalia. 18 and 27 hit. Evelyn. Evelyn? Evelyn? Evelyn.
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 It's not evil. It's Evil.
Eva.
She's not evil. She's Evil. Evelyn.
Eva.
If it sounds like evil, then you're saying it wrong.
Got it. Evelyn.
Do you have it?
No, but
Yeah, we'll get you there.
her attack is a miss, but she gets the 14 and not the 1. Faye, you're up. You're about
Hold up.
35
Yes.
feet away from the barbarian.
Yeah. 35 feet?
Yeah,
Okay, I can still shoot him.
you can.
Does he have anyone in melee?
Yes.
Yep, excellent, wonderful. In that case, I could fucking sneak attack damage. I'm going to shoot him in his smug little face. Please.
Actually, I'll roll this one because I think I get the auto. 25 piercing.
Nice.
I love sneak attack. Okay, bonus action, I guess, I don't know, hide. Yeah, bonus action, hide.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to hide. I'm gonna fail miserably, but I'm gonna try.
You roll a 12.
See?
So Sorey, you're up. Nice.
Very nice.
Hold on, I forgot to
Very
do this
nice.
with advantage.
You get crit already, but
I guess those are my other 2 rolls then.
yeah, you can take the crit.
If you get to roll 3 times, is that what you're saying?
It's 3 separate attacks.
Cool.
Oh, that's cool.
So does the 18 hit?
The 18 hits, but roll your crit damage first.
And the 15 doesn't hit, or does it hit?
So how do you want to do this?
Oh, snap!
So, as I say my incantation, the light around me kind of starts to fade as fire forms in my hand, and the bolt reaches out, kind of like in an arc over, and hits the barbarian right in his head, turning his hair into just straight fire. And then
Nice.
a second arc hits him again for good measure.
And as he falls to the ground, his massive axe, that's almost as long as him, clatters to the ground beside him.
Oh, somebody's using that thing.
As he dies, his, well, I guess he'd be making some death saves, so he would be considered unconscious right now. But Wuce,
Can I walk up and stick him
Well,
with my
we're-
daggers in the face? please?
on your turn, we're still technically in
Okie
combat
dokie.
because there's a whirling mass of bones still wildly flailing around through the
Fuck.
ruins. Yeah.
Okay.
So Wuce, you're up. Actually, now that this thing's kind of wildly crashing through the ruins and there's been some blood drawn, I'll just roll a d20 here real quick.
The possible further encounter.
But you're good for now. Wuce, you're up.
I look up. So the whirling thing's still moving away from us.
Away, yes. It looks like it's trying to get as far away from Garn as it possibly can.
Then I guess I'll can I try and like stab on Babar some more? Or...
Make a perception check for me. Since
Oh,
you're
shit, the invisible guy.
since you're a little higher ground than everyone else. Yeah, you can go down and stab on Babar if you want. You don't notice anything.
I don't notice anything. $26.
Yeah, that's a hit. I think he just fails 2 death saves automatically, right? If you're hit when you're unconscious, just 2 automatic fails.
Yep.
Azaka will just do the same, I guess. And
Wrap it up.
she brings her
It's my dog. Sorry.
She brings her scimitar down right onto the forehead of Babar, his hair all burned away now. The smell of burning hair kind of fills the air, and she splits his skull in two, exposing a little bit of brain matter. And as he dies, the shadowy halo around his head kind of disappears.
Ryan, I'm having a bit of sensory overload right now, so
Okay,
is it cool if I leave for a bit?
sure.
I'll try to come back.
Do what you gotta do, Faye.
Thank you. I'll see you later if I don't come back.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
The bone swarm swirls farther off into the ruins, and Halcyon is up.
Halcyon will, I guess, hold her action. Wait, is Babar dead?
Yes.
Okay, then Halcyon will fly back to the ruins here and hold her action in case the bone swarm comes back.
Okay.
Tied in or something, I don't know. With that bird's eye view.
Sigismund, you're up.
Okay. I'm still prone. I suppose still in kind of a haze, so I'll just crawl off top of the barbarian and start punching what's left of his head.
Okay. Garn.
I think
Did
some
I-
of us need some healing.
Did I notice that Wuce, cut the head off?
I don't know. What did you do with the head, Wuce?
Oh, I have it. It's in my sack. What am I?
You like holding it in one hand still?
No, I bagged it,
Okay.
but we'll see when it's my turn. I'll tell you what I was gonna do with it. I was gonna give it to Garn anyway.
No, it wasn't that. It was just I wanted to make sure that you had it with you. That's all. I tell everybody, please, the people that are hurt, please get near me quickly because that thing is going to come back. And I'll cast Healing Spirit, so I'll do it one time around. That way, I think it's going to be 3 rounds. That thing's going to be hitting back. That I won't be able to do it as.
I think it still has 8 more rounds of turn undead.
Okay, so then I'll have 8 rounds of healing before, hopefully, before it starts heading back.
Which would likely get everyone to full for the most part.
Hopefully, except for maybe Azaka.
Okay. She actually didn't take too much
I didn't
damage.
take too much, yeah.
Hopefully Babar's in range too.
Well, he's dead.
I can't heal the barbarian. I'm telling all of y'all to get closer to me because I can only move at 30 foot. So,
I mean, are we like doing moves out of a turn order now?
We're still technically in combat. Because the farther and farther this thing gets away from where your position is, the more likely it becomes that it's going to attract the attention of something else.
So, are you,
Yes.
are you holding your action till the injured people are next to you then?
well, I have to start it on someone anyway. So if everyone gets near Sigmund, that would be the easiest thing to do.
Well, you still have to wait for them to do their turn to move there, so.
Well, there's only one other person that's hurt, and that's Faye, and she's got enough movement to get there for next round. The first round, I can only heal one person, and then it takes a bonus action the next round. That's the reason why I always do 9d6 versus 10d6.
But somebody's still in range of the 30 feet for you to just heal them right now, right?
Yes, and I'm going to put it on Sigmund.
Okay.
And then Faye needs to go to Siggy if she wants to get healed.
She's
One-
within 30 feet.
You
Yeah,
got
she-
healed for another point.
Thank you.
It's basically everyone.
No, I need her closer. I've got to move it. So it only has 30 foot of movement total.
Oh.
So I need her closer. But she goes before you next round, so or lower in the round, one or the other.
So Riceak, you're up.
If you have extra healing, I'll use some of that too. I don't need much.
I'll hold my turn. I'll keep a lookout for the monster.
Thalia.
Oh, sorry. One more thing. I'll be floating up to where Halcyon is up here in the rafters of this ruin.
Okay, make a perception
it.
check for me.
Sure.
Actually, you can make one for Halcyon as well.
Halcyon has, I think, advantage on perception,
Okay.
I was hinting at that before when it was your turn.
but I do not have that great of eyesight.
from all those years on the water.
Yep. And she apparently does not
Okay.
either.
Well, you can see off in the distance these hulking creatures dragging these large bricks of obsidian up through the streets. They're being kind of guided by these humanoid-looking figures in red robes. But it doesn't seem like the swirling mass of bone heading quickly towards them has yet caught their attention.
What do these hulking creatures look like? Can I tell how big they are? Are they like bipedal? Or are they like
They,
dead horns? Or
they look similar to like ogres a little bit, but they look like they've been kind of mutated and transformed. They have a couple of them have large spikes sticking out from various places in their body. You see one that's like has a third arm sticking out of its chest. They all look a little different, but they've been mutated in different ways, and they look like they're being used as kind of these beasts of burden to finish constructing this temple that is probably some sort of offering to the whatever the thing is that's being fed currently by the soulmonger, hoping to garner its attention before it's or when it's birthed.
so is the twister moving towards this direction of these creatures?
Yes.
And can I have an estimation on maybe the distance and when it would arrive at that position?
It's probably halfway between where you guys are now and where they are.
So maybe
maybe
a minute.
Well, actually, it'd probably get there. I'd say, let's see, it'd probably get there in maybe 4 rounds, and then maybe it will be their problem.
Okay, then I shout down to everyone else. In 30 seconds, we might, or let's see, 90 seconds we might see reinforcements.
Well, you never know. The thing might just attack them, but...
Yeah, well, I think about the worst.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. Thalia and Evelyn, even though they're not really damaged, they do kind of move back down towards you, Garn, just to be just kind of more together. Faye will move up. Do you want her to go up towards Sigismund or come next to you?
Go up towards Sigismund.
Okay.
Now everybody's next to each other, and it's just moving the spell around them.
Sorey.
I'm gonna dash over here.
As he dashes there, I call out to him saying that I've got the opal from his head. If you guys want to inspect that. Technically, I have his head.
Sounds like fun. I want to look at what else he has. If anything at all.
Yeah, hold on, let me see. Let me pull his thing up.
So, Garn, next turn, you can still only heal one person?
No, this next turn I can heal all of you.
Okay, cool.
So you're rifling. Well, you dash, so that's your action.
Yeah, that's my action.
You look down on him, and you see that it looks like his armor has, despite all the shit that happened to him, still looks pretty decent. Didn't really take much damage. You know, there's a little bit of scorch mark on it, but otherwise it looks pretty sturdy still. You notice on one of his charred fingers there's a gleaming golden ring. And that's as much as you can tell at the moment.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Wuce, you're up.
I'm gonna hold my action until after Garn does his healing thing, then I'm gonna try and do some stealthness.
Okay. And actually, Sorey, why don't you make a perception check for me?
If Azaka needs healing, she should stay close to Sugi.
Yeah, she's not going any farther than where she is.
Cool.
A 50.
As you come up the stairs and you look down and survey Magnus's dead body out of the corner of your eye, on the far edge of the corner of the ledge here that drops down off into the ruins, you notice for a moment a hovering black halo, and then it like disappears, like whatever it was jumped over the side.
It's fucking reek, dude.
I didn't think he made it through the hole.
Well, nobody spotted him because everybody rolled bad perception checks.
Well, he was visible while everybody was going through the hole, and I was the last one, and I didn't see him go through, so that's the reason why I assumed he didn't get through.
I think he had a turn, and he like used invisibility again.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I just said, as Garn didn't think he made it through the hole.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. Okay, so 7 more rounds before it starts returning or finds a new target, probably.
So can I roll all the healing for that, or do I just need to do it round by round?
I mean, just do the healing rolls. I'd say it's never going to get back here by the time you're done. So
Okay.
yeah, you can heal everyone.
And I cast it as a 3rd level spell, so I should have done more healing on him. So this is for the rest of it. Everybody's healed 65.
That is perfect.
Thank you.
Sigismund, you're up.
Okay, with the new vigor I've gotten from Garn, I'll grab his axe, have a look at what that is.
Okay.
Make sure we have a way to get home before that thing disappears.
In your hands, you pick it up. It's very heavy. You get a very evil vibe from it as well, with your divine sense, but without attuning to it, it'd probably be difficult for you to know exactly what it does.
Okay.
Well, you're
Well-
saying just him personally, right? Not like anyone.
What do you mean?
Like there's other ways to figure out what it does besides attuning to it.
I mean, it's possible. It seems like a pretty dark weapon.
I'll hold it out to anyone, willing to take it. Like, take this fucking dirty thing off me, please.
What kind of weapon is it? Hey!
It's the axe of the barbarian Babar, his two-handed great axe
And it's dark.
that he used to open the rift into the Feywild, or into the Shadowfell with.
I attack him with it. No, I'll give it to him.
I was thinking maybe like identify or something. One of the... It's nice knowing you.
Garn, you're up. Wait, what did you say, Sigismund?
That was Thalia.
Thalia.
Oh, okay. So Garn, you're up. Should I just fast forward through these rounds a little bit until something happens?
Garn? Garn?
Hold on, he's like taking his medicine real quick. Sorry.
No worries.
I'm back. Sorry.
It's alright.
I'm gonna move somewhere more stealthy, hidden than this.
Sure. So, Garn, Riceak, Thalia, Evelyn, Faye, Sorey, Wuce, Azaka all take a turn.
I'm still trying to keep an eye on the timing of when that thing comes back and if it like gathers other creatures.
Does anyone want to check these bodies for stuff, or?
I'm wanting to loot the shit out of this guy's body.
Okay. So when you dig around in what's left of his armor, you also find a small pearl tucked away in like a little pocket on the inside of his studded leather.
I'm also taking the ring.
Okay.
Anyone need studded leather? Zaka?
Is it owl shaped?
How do you know about Grinder?
How does it?
Who doesn't know?
Grinder is universal.
Yeah.
I heard. I was waiting at a bus stop. I saw some school kids that maybe were 6 walking by the other day, and they were talking about Grinder.
That's so crazy to me.
They called it Pokemon Go, but he knew what they meant.
Oh my god!
They actually said Pokemon and Go.
Oh shit.
Hello.
So off in the distance, Riceak, you notice as you're floating up there with Halcyon, over this boulevard that you guys are below right now, there's a second one, and the path to that one kind of leads up to this dark temple that you see off in the distance. And currently, the swirling tornado of bone is now made its way to that second boulevard, and pulling a big, massive block of this obsidian stone towards the temple is one of these large malformed ogre creatures. And just as it starts to whoosh in his direction, he kind of lets go his straps and turns because he can now hear it coming towards him. It's moving at him at a pretty hefty speed, and you see he lets go of the straps that it has around the block that he's been dragging this thing up towards the temple with, and he makes an intelligence check to see maybe if oh yeah, never mind. He takes the massive great club at his side, picks it up over his shoulder, and as the swirling massive bone gets near him, he takes a big swing at it, cracking into it. You can see from this distance even like a big chunk of bone shards go flying as he whacks his great club into the side of the thing. And some of the acolytes you can see some of the acolytes that have been directing these guys begin to start casting spells. And another one of the big ogre-like creatures comes in with his great club, and now it seems like they're fighting it.
That is helpful.
So I relayed this information down to everyone on the ground.
So can we hear this going on? How far away is this?
It's probably like somewhere between 400 and 600 feet away, but it's possible that you could hear it. You can definitely hear. It's hard to tell. There's kind of
Sorry, go ahead.
There's kind of like a whistling wind almost that's blowing through the ruins as well, but you do hear as that fight begins, kind of a couple of piercing howls. Almost like wolf howls echo out as well between the boulevards. Why don't you make another perception check for me, Riceak?
All right.
Is there anything else on Babar?
You can make one for Halcyon as well. Let me check Babar.
And then after I hear that on my turn, if we're still doing turns, I want to get in position and see if I can get a better vantage point on it, on that fight.
You find you guys probably gathered the 2 javelins that Babar had thrown, the javelins of lightning. Wuce, you also find an 8d8 plus 8 healing potion on him, another one. And you find a little onyx figurine shaped like a dog. And his boots also look pretty good.
Should I just say, type out pretty good looking boots?
Yep. Pretty good looking boots.
Pretty good.
Let me see if you notice anything off that 14 here real quick.
Halcyon has a 20.
Oh, Halcyon has a 20?
Yeah.
How does Halcyon communicate with you? Like, telepathically?
Yeah, telepathically.
So Halcyon spots these 4 kind of shadow hounds padding through the ruins towards where you guys are currently stationed.
Can she like get a beat on the speed and therefore like the time of arrival?
Probably they seem to be moving you know, they're moving at their full speed, but she thinks maybe in 3 rounds they look like they're moving in your direction as quickly as they can.
Where are they moving from? Which direction are they moving from?
So then I shout down, I said, make ready, we have like wolves coming in. Or hounds.
Let me I got so much shit up now because I'm running all these. They're coming from this direction, kind of up towards the upper part of Omu through the ruins on this side. And
I shout especially at Sorey to watch his back.
And that would be, I think, a good place to break. Mid-session break.
Or like mid-combat break.
Mid-combat break. Well, you guys just ditched all that bone swarm experience.
We didn't want to get boned.
Hey, I use an ability. Get rid of it.
Your 25 like passive perception translated to real life.
By the way, guys, I want to apologize to Ryan and y'all for going off about the bullshit. I should have just shut my mouth.
No worries, man.
I get it. I get it.
I got to cut the dude's head off. You guys see like half the lines in my face like disappear. I like look younger now. Like that weight of Magnus
we
off
really can't tell that about a rat.
Oh, you can. You can.
I understand that you want me to work within the confines of the same rules that you have to adhere to, which I think that I do 95 to 98% of the time.
But like I said, if you wanted that as a cheap, as what we call a cheap plot device, I'd go for it.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to waste spells if
Sure.
that's what it was the case for.
You know, personally, you know, it spoils my fun a little bit when you know.
Throw it out there.
Yeah.
Hey, that's why Reek's still here.
It is what it is though. It's all good. It worked out in the end. Yeah.
And Reek can still trigger events, right? Thanks, Carlos.
Oh, he's gonna pay for that later.
It's his what do they call those bibbies? Right, the pacifier. Dick pacifier.
Jesus Christ.
Toxifier.
But we'll take
I'll work on that.
a 5'10" here and come back for the continuation of our session this week.
Okay.